September is Hunger Action Month, and the 2025 Greater Chicagoland Hunger Report comes out today. Not only does it give us a better idea of the issues that we face in our area, but also what we can all do to help address the need. We're happy to have our friend Minyi Lang, Communications Director for the Greater Chicago Food Depository, back with us. And today she's joined by Dion Garcia, who can speak more personally to the effects of recent federal cuts. So good morning to you both. We really appreciate it.
Good morning.
Minyi, we always appreciate having you here. Food insecurity impacts 1 in 4 people in our area already, and there is concern that that issue is only going to get worse soon. So talk about the findings in this new report and why you all are already sounding the alarm about what's forecasted from here.
Yeah. We are basically at the cusp of another hunger crisis right now. As our report that was released today states, 36% of families, that's 1.4 million households in the Greater Chicagoland area, are right now not able to afford the cost of living for their county. That's a staggering number, and that means that they are really struggling to put food on the table. And so that's why we did this report, to really kind of understand the state of hunger, not just in Cook County, but also in the surrounding counties that is served by the Northern Illinois Food Bank, as well as the Food Bank of Northwest Indiana, some of those counties as well.
Yeah, it's a widespread here. Dion, I really would like you to talk about how important SNAP benefits are and how it could impact you and your family if you were to lose these benefits, if they were to change.
Yes, thank you. So how it would affect me, first of all, to be where I'm at and still with a full-time job and having to be going through my transition, as you may know, I was incarcerated for quite some time. And so therefore, when I released, it wasn't easy to come back home into society and then getting a job right away. I struggled a lot. I'm still struggling. What SNAP, how it's important to me is that I didn't think that I would ever have to count and have to go there, but I did. And I'm voicing up not just for myself as a recipient, but for many, even including family, friends, neighbors, my coworkers. We just don't know. I was volunteering for some time at the Breakthrough Food Pantry, and I could not believe the amount of people that come in. And so why it's important for me to be able to sit here and be able to voice up the importance, it's not just me, it's many, hundreds of thousands of people that it's going to affect. And then what are we going to do? How are we going to get by? That extra $200, $300 that we do get in SNAP would be coming out of now our own pockets. So, you know, having to budget and still the importance, it is important. I don't want to have to overthink right now, but I'd be devastated.
Well, you know, and it factors into recidivism rates. You know, for people who are coming out and trying to change their lives, but having things that shift, that cause you to feel like, okay, well, how am I going to make ends meet? And you are working.
Yes, I am.
So a lot of people have that, you know, misinterpretation of things as well when it comes to SNAP benefits, that people aren't working. You're working. Minyi, what are the Greater Chicago Food Depository and your fellow food banks that you talked about doing to try to prepare for these potential cuts and more people from all walks of life, you know, and how can the rest of us help?
Yeah, well, basically, that's why we put out this report, because we are really sounding the alarm right now. We estimate around 470,000 SNAP participants could lose some or all of their SNAP benefits soon. And so, but many of them don't really know that it's happening. They're not monitoring the news or the movements of Congress. And so we really need them to have a plan B that may include coming to a pantry, looking up your local pantry, but people can also help by just coming and volunteering, donating, so we have enough funds so that we can keep supplying the food. But we really do need SNAP safety programs, safety net programs like SNAP and like WIC and Medicaid to be able to help and supplement household budgets.
Well, we certainly appreciate what you do on a regular basis, Minyi Lee, and also Dion. Thank you both for being here so much. We appreciate it.